everybody. I'm Jeff Berlin. Ich bin ein Berliner. I only say that when I'm in Germany. You're watching me here at the Messe show in Frankfurt, and I'm doing this little chat about my new bass here for Guitar Mania. It makes me happy to have this new bass because it allows me to play in a way that I am finally going to be able to play in without any problems with my hands. This is my new bass. The new bass is called the Rithimic. It is a beautiful instrument. What makes it so great to me is not that the design is so beautiful, but is that the fact that I have a Babbitt's bass bridge, which is the newest bass bridge innovation, I think. The alloy is incredible and the tone is great. I have Bartolini pickups that are wired only for the Rithimic. There's no other bass that has these particular Bartolinis. The neck is slightly thin, it's not very thick. The frets are flat and the frets are wide. I like that combination because it means, like I said earlier, I don't have to physically play too hard. What makes my bass interesting to me is that there is nothing innovative about it. You notice the shape is quite typical. I asked for that on purpose. I asked for something that is commonly known to bass players, so there isn't any shock about the design. I don't really believe a bass has to look odd to be interesting. So this bass is a low-action, passive instrument. The tone is fabulous. I'm extremely pleased with this instrument. What makes it also interesting is that the body is alder. Alder is tabletop wood. You make tables out of it. It's not a special wood, but it's a great wood for making pickups resonate. It does something to the tone. So the body is alder, but the laminate, the top part, is, I can't remember, that's Paduke, I think, and spalted maple. And it was designed by this young lady over here. Her name is Gabriella Sinagra. She's my wife, and she designed this bass. You want to tell how you did it?
No.
She doesn't want to tell how she did it. Well, you're being filmed anyway. Well, let me tell you how she would say it. She drew a design. She said, why not make one half one kind of wood and one half another kind of wood? And she sent a little drawing. I sent it to Korea, and this is the result. It's an original design. I'm very grateful to Gabby for her artistic eye. And this is the bass. It's called the Rithimic. I thought it was a nice name. I didn't want to call it the Jeff Berlin. I wanted it to be a bass for jazz bass players, rock bass players, blues, funk. And there it is. Simple and great playing. So, before we go, I want to make a hint. This bass sounds great when you adjust the bridge pieces, when you adjust the truss rod to make the neck straight. The truss rod is at the heel of this. Can you see that? Very simple placement. There's nothing what I would call unique about it. Again, it just simply makes a very straight bass neck. And so I would straighten the neck, adjust the pieces of your bridge, and finally raise or lower your pickup. You can have a little cushion underneath for your fingers. So you can do that with your bass. So here I am, here at Messe, having a great time in Germany. I send respect and love to everyone in Austria, and thanks to Guitar Madness for doing me the pleasure of the little interview about my new bass, one of the best basses I've ever played. This is the Rithimic by Cort.